And welcome to the Cosmic Hutch. And what the hell was that?
It was Mr. Legrand and Mr. GRASSET, or Monsieur Legrand.
But that Berserk video is just symbolic of the unabandoned mayhem that accompanied Erick. Tell us a bit about Erick, Nina.
Well, he in that video he was the freedom fighter, which he very much was, which is why he studied law, because he wanted to be the freedom fighter. However, couldn't handle all the overhanging trees and divorces that you have to go through before you get to the criminal bit, which is what he really wanted to do. And his best mate Ollie, who taught him to play drums, and they're both complete lunatics.
Erick, well, he was actually your partner.
He was my partner, yes. We worked at Fortress Studios together.
Of course, you lost Erick in 2011.
Yep.
But he kind of bequeathed a bottomless archive, a maze of loops.
Loops and stems, lots of different recordings on there. He asked me to promise I would do something with his music, which I didn't agree to, because you can't promise anything. I told him I'd do my best, and I think I've done pretty well. I opened up what I like to call the Akashic Library of Sound, which is Erick's hard drive, in Facility 4 to Andrew, and we used his hard drive as the invisible third member, I guess. But also I've been gradually releasing Erick's music as it was on Bandcamp.
Most recently, the original Voodoo.
Yes, indeed. Yes, which W.R.F have done a mix of, which has been out there for a few years now, but never been released. And this was the original one, featuring, I'm pretty sure it was his wife, Claudine Legrand, who was an amazing photographer and features on the covers of most of the albums, his artwork. And yeah, I picked what I thought was the best version, as there were quite a few versions on his computer. And that's the latest Erick Legrand release on Bandcamp.
Voodoo music. Voodoo music. Listen to the voodoo music. Listen to the voodoo music. London calling. Voodoo music. London is the home of voodoo. London is the home of voodoo. Voodoo music. This is voodoo music. Listen to the voodoo music. Listen. Voodoo music. This is voodoo music. Voodoo music.
Voodoo Music is the album, and Voodoo People, I think, is the one I chose.
The thing is, you and Andrew would plunder Erick's hard drive.
We would.
And that familiar tom-tom fill is one example of, it seems like
well-plundered tom.
Yeah, I mean, if Andrew liked one, he tended to use it on several tracks.
He did, yeah.
So it's a big month for records and music being released on Bandcamp. I mean, from my angle, today is a massive day because it's the release of the new Rolling Stones album, Hackney Diamonds.
There's stones everywhere.
It arrived this morning, and you know, I've been a fan for 60 years from the age of 9, and I still haven't lost that feeling of major excitement when a new Stones album comes. And
It's very pretty, isn't it?
yeah. And you know, of course, I've got some history with Keith. We waited 18 years for this album, but I only waited 17 years between becoming a fan and going to interview Keith, and we've been mates ever since. And we will be having a Stone special coming up very soon. With,
Indeed, I think it's looking like it's going to be a Christmas special.
Christmas special, possibly with Keith's best mate Alan Clayton,
Singing
whose
a
new
few
album
songs.
Hunter's Moon has just been released with the Dirty Strangers, and so that's I'm very excited today about all this. And the other one is the Erick album,
Yep.
Voodoo Music, and the other one is not an album, but it trailers an album. It's a track called Phonox Nights. And it trailers the album of the same name, which is a W.R.F. album that happened to be, after working together for all those years at Facility 4, always get me facilities.
Oh, I get my facilities muddled all the time.
You know, Nina and Andrew worked at this place for, 5 years. The last thing they did there before we sadly lost Andrew was Phonox Nights. We would have loved to have a listening party for Phonox Nights. Where do you think we would like to have it? I've been very fortunate to have a couple of visitors from the United States of America in the last month. First of all, Wonder.
How lovely to see Wonder.
It was great, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. Singing with her in the church together was...
Yeah,
It was a moment.
took her to the
Really
church. Nina and Wonder duetted, which is something I'd always wanted to hear. They did Love to Love You Baby. Wonder sang Summertime. She couldn't resist the burst of Sugar Daddy.
Let's go. Ooh, love to love you, baby. Ooh, love to love you, baby. Love to love you, little baby. Love to love you, little baby. Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay, bow wow. Oh, now you can bow. Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay, bow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay, bow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. And nothing but the dog in me, nothing but the dog in me. Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay, bow wow wow, yippee yo, yeah. Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay, bow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay.
Ah.
And then she went into Facility 4, and we basically have reformed Secret Knowledge.
With 2 additional members.
With 2 new members. We have Nina and
the lovely Dynamax.
the lovely Dynamax. I mean, 3 songs, and we took him up, a week after Wonder, we took him up to Facility 4. He got stripped down for action. He had an immaculate suit and a hat and everything on, and he...
Trousers got rolled up.
He rolled
didn't
up
they?
his trousers legs, took his shoes off, and he got down to, and he did some great on the Secret Knowledge stuff. There's one called Back Off, and he did a brilliant battle rap. You talked about growing up in the South Bronx.
Yeah, it was a real hellhole, man.
Where were you?
Webster Projects, 1458, 171st, Webster Projects, man. Parme 2L, shout out to Webster Ave, man.
And that was right when it was all burnt out.
Oh yeah, burnt out, all kind of stuff, shootouts going on, and the drug lords, the gangs, and it was just it was crazy, You
didn't run with any gangs or anything.
I didn't get down with any stuff like that. I was, my mom wasn't trying to hear that. My family was not trying to hear that. I had 3 uncles. We called the House of Giants. And I had an uncle that was in the Korean War on the front line. My Uncle Melton, loved to respect to him. He was the uncle and also a godfather. He was quick with the hand. He was short tempered. He didn't play games. So if anything was wrong, it was like the Incredible Hulk hit you. You fly across the floor. If it didn't look right, you got knocked out. So we had to walk a straight line, you know. So that put us on a straight narrow path, on a straight path, you know.
But you still had to dodge the bullets.
I did. I had to stop dodge bullets, things like that. We got different fathers, you know. My stepfather was in the mix for a bit, and then he, which is Larry Roberts, where Larry Roberts came from. He's the only father that married my mom's, and then he passed away from sickle cell anemia. Then my biological dad came. He was looking for me for years, and then my mom's let him came, and I ended up living out in Chicago because of that. And that's when the whole, you know, learn about house music and different styles, and it was a whole nother lifestyle. For me, it was like this. I started a whole new life basically, and that's when I started practicing and teaching myself how to DJ and rap. Everything I saw my older brother KJ doing. I would go back to New York every summer. So for those 2 months, I would go and I would bring records back to Chicago. Records people never heard or hadn't come out yet.
That year, when we went to Wales and we did the record with Sandelica, the Welsh space rock band, Pete Bingham kindly booked the studio. We went in, recorded Windmill, and at the same session, we recorded a version of Bad America by the Gun Club for the Jeffrey Lee Pierce project.
Rest in peace to Jeffrey.
Yeah, which I was involved with. I mean, Jeffrey is my son Daniel's godfather.
Yeah.
A literal godfather, I mean, if you can call it that. And basically, you know, we lost Jeffrey around about the time I met you.
Oh, man.
In the mid-90s, 96 I think it was. And this project, which basically was started by this guy Cypress Grove, who played guitar with Jeffrey, and he found a tape of unreleased Jeffrey demos.
Amazing.
And he gave them to people like Nick Cave, Debbie Harry, Lydia Lunch, most recently Dave Garn, and there's been 4 volumes, and the last track on the current volume, 10 years in the making.
10 years in the making,
for various reasons, and it's just been released. It's called The Task Has Overwhelmed Us, from a Jeffrey quote. And Bad America, I mean, that was spectacular. You got Wonder singing it over Sandelica, and then
Jay Burnett in there too, right?
Well, he mixed it.
Oh, he didn't. Oh, Jay mixed it. Okay,
Jay Burnett mixed it. But first, I asked Dynamax, because remembering a little known fact that Jeffrey was very into hip hop.
Oh man,
and Tony's got this memory of him blasting "Fuck the Police" by NWA out the tour bus on repeat, and I thought, let's honour Jeffrey's hip hop fixation, because I remembered it too. We'd have all night gangster sessions, and Tony came up with an unreleased poem that Jeffrey had written called China, and it was for a rap. And so we gave it to Dynamax, and he.
I was honored.
It's the last voice on the album,
dude. I was honored to do that.
Wonder was here last week for 3 days, and we recorded her in the church.
I gave you plenty loving and plenty of it, but it seems it ain't enough for you. Baby, don't know what I'm gonna do. Don't know what I'm gonna do. Don't know what I'm gonna do.
And at Facility 5, and then a week later.
Guess who also
having shared a stage, and you've never met Wonder before.
Never, always talked on the
knows,
internet.
You know, Wonder is my, she was like my guardian angel 30 odd years ago. You know, and I've said in the Wonder bit, I wouldn't be sitting there without her. And sure enough, she's on the stage with you. And then the next step was that Emma very kindly drove you over.
She's been doing the whole tour, visit. Man. The whole tour, man. Like, she's done lead week from she picked me up at the airport. So bless her heart, Cherry B Entertainment. Shout out to her. She's really killing it. And she also got a magazine out there, Love Music Mag. Right. And it's been in dormant for 8 years. And she said, you know what? I want to do a whole special on you, front cover, the whole nine, man, and did that whole thing, and you know, I was happy that you got a chance to do a piece. We was talking about something maybe 8 months ago, and you said, "Yo, I'm gonna do something. Send me the record." When I was starting to get that going.
Well, I did you in my electronic sound column.
Honored.
You've done a lightning visit, less than 24 hours, and basically your album is coming out.
Love Power Sound. Yeah, it's out now. You can get it on all digital stores.
Right. Tell me quickly a little bit about the album, apart, you know, who's on it.
Yeah. The album has got a little bit of everybody. It's a melting pot. It's like 20 different people. I can't run through every single name. But
Wu-Tang.
Yeah, we got Wu-Tang. We got Old Dirty was one of my favorites. So we got Young Dirty Bastard. Cappadonna's on it, one of their lethal weapons. We also got my man Don Beacon, of course. We brought him in. It's also for the Secrets on production. So we also got Bone Crusher, Dead Prez, you know, LSK from Faithless, Nightmares on Wax. You know, incredible. Shout out to my man Farrell, did the video on animation, things like that. It's, you know, D Nasty from France. You know, Do It All, Laws of the Underground. I brought a lot of incredible people with me on this project. I'm very proud of it, honored. Like I said, all digital stores, they can go and get it. And I'm happy we got to sneak in a little UK tour and premiere here first.
Right. So, and then you made it out to the Cosmic Hutch.
Yes.
And last night, you became a member of Secret Knowledge.
Oh yeah, I'm proud. I'm honored. Shout out to Nina.
Nina is now firmly a member of Secret Knowledge, having done these three amazing tracks with Wonder last week, and now you've added your
blessed. Thank you. I'm honored, man. Secret Knowledge, fan of Secret Knowledge since many years. I'm really honored. You guys got me in the studio, lay down tracks, and it was just like yesterday.
But I love the way that you plugged into the fact that, you know, Andrew Weatherall's spirit was in the room when Nina was burning Andrew's milky pond.
Yeah, you know what, you gotta do what you gotta do. That's it.
But you got it. You know,
without a doubt, without any hesitation or any pause, I'm down. Let's go. Let's do it. You know, whether we're doing a tribute for Jeffrey or we have to pull out the machine guns and get at some of the bastards.
Yeah.
You know.
And we were doing that for Andrew. I mean,
we got to do it in a great spirit, man.
You know, the last 4 years, Nina's been doing it for Andrew.
When you say keep punk rock alive, I know what you mean now.
Oh yeah, we're punks.
That's right.
We're punks, and I mean, yesterday we were also celebrating the arrival of where the fuck is it? Phonox Nights. I'm going to get this one in.
Oh man. Oh yeah. I got you. Oh, that's beautiful, man. Oh my goodness. Woo!
Hold it up.
Oh man, this one's out. This one's coming. This one's out, baby.
So where can you buy this Phonox Nights record? Can you get it in Hackney anywhere?
No, you can't. They won't stock it. I wonder why.
Oh my goodness, man. That is a beauty. You got to see the whole thing, man. Look at that. Oh man. Wow. Oh man. This is, you know what, when you can touch music, man, it's nothing like being able to touch music. I like listening to it through digital and all that, but it's nice to be able to touch a record. You know? Yeah. Congratulations, brother. That's beautiful.
Well, the vinyl will be here.
Uh-oh. We got vinyl too? Oh, for the purists? Yes.
But it's an honour to have you here, D.
Thank you.
You know, one of my dearest friends.
I love you.
You know,
Godfather.
Really, and I'm so happy you met Nina.
Yes. Bless.
Dynamax Roberts. Cappadonna, St. Chris. Let's go. Killer Bees on the swamp. What up?
slipped through the traps. Whatever situation, I had to adapt. Caught up in the streets, I've been to hell and back. Forgive me for my sins, I had to be a beast. It's only one way to survive in the street. Fighting with my own demons. 10 G's, I blew it at Neiman's. I feel like I'm falling a dark hole. Without love, it'll darken your soul. I'm an angel, come along with me. I'ma open your eyes so you can see the science of the hip-hop eulogy. There's nothing you could do that could destroy us musically. The evolution is taking place. Our sacrifice to the human race. That's why I won't go in tonight. Yes, the angel is about to take flight. Pharisees know what they doing not right. God's army appeared in a flash of light. Angels, angels, we Jedi Knights.
Seems we're searching, watching, hoping for an angel. An angel. Walked out on Lucifer, I'm landing hell. Strong, standing from a torturing cell. It seems we're searching, watching, hoping for an angel.
We've had some brilliant reactions to our Cosmic Hutch, and we're also getting a hell of a lot of work done. I mean, Nina's book is now called Punkadelic, Nina Walsh's Dam Busting Roller Coaster with Andrew Weatherall and Beyond.
Yeah, you remembered it.
I remembered it. And it might take a little longer. It might come out in January now because it's ever growing. Things keep happening that are going to go in, and believe me, everything's going in, including just very factually what Nina's been put through for the last 4 years. Nina, in short, was being routinely bullied and abused by what's basically an old school misogynist who can't, has to assert himself over women on their own. It's kind of like a cult that's built around this guy of spineless toadies.
And some irate nobblers.
Fuck all this. It hasn't worked. Her spirit is still here, battered but unbowed. She's not alone any longer. And, I'm going to make sure that fuck all happens to her,
Thank you, Kris.
The truth will out. Welcome to Cooking with Sweet. Well, I know Sweet was on his holidays last month and disappeared from our kitchen, but this month, Sweet finally gets his ultimate wish, and I'm doing sausages. So Sweet is now going to get the long-awaited sausages that he'd been craving ever since we started the podcast. So I'm just going to put these on the plate here like that. And whoa, it's Sooty. It's your friend Sooty. And I see he's brought his own sausage. Oh, Sooty's turned into a vegan hipster. That's it, Sweet. Well, Sweet, that sorted Sooty out, didn't it? Now, what are we going to do about your sausage? Oh, you want to get rid of this, don't you? Yeah. What do you do with that? Oh dear. Yeah, well, I mean, next thing we know, Sue's going to be coming. Oh dear, but no. But, Sweet, what are we going to do? Look, I'll tell you what, I found, I'm going to have to rinse them off, and Look, here it is, a beautiful, pristine sausage. Well, you know, like all good cowards do, and we know a few at the moment, Sooty went and left a present on the table. In short, he shat himself.